Wanted to give a little update here on the channel. I've been inside on this really nice day, mudding and spackling the front hall. And I'm about to lose my mind. So I figured I'd come outside and just do a run around here. Haven't done it in a while. So we had some late tomatoes this year, and they're actually doing better. The early ones kind of didn't do great. And now finally, here, mid-September, they're growing. We've had lots and lots of morning glories here. Too many this year. They've strangled all kinds of stuff. Put up a play set for the kids. I got that for nothing, believe it or not. Had to take it down. Thank you, Steve, for helping transport it. And I basically put it back up. Took me about 3 days because I needed to mill some pieces for the base and put a new roof on it. But we got all kinds of lumber going here. I'm waiting to get the next shed up and to work on the treehouse. Going to be a couple of big things to do. Lots more lumber. Anybody need a 15-foot beam? Not quite 12 inches wide and 3.5 inches thick. All kind of lumber. Stickers. Got a bunch of logs in queue here. So they're, I don't exactly, I got some really big ones. Those really big ones over there are beautiful, except for the fact they're a little bit short. So don't know exactly what to do. The big news, of course, is that I upgraded these rails. And they've been working well. I've enjoyed doing at least a little bit of cutting, but I am now out of time. So this is my last day of vacation. So I am out of time to use the mill here. Right. And I've got to get some stuff done indoors, otherwise bad things. You can see some other logs in queue on the other side. So what I've ended up doing is, well, you can see that these logs roll on this way, and then there are uprights, which you can't see behind there. And there's an upright right there. So I'm rolling these logs on that way. The uprights prevent it from rolling off. And it's something you can turn the log against too. But I needed to weld on some uprights on this side in case I roll logs on this way so that they won't roll off. So I welded one here, one there, one down under there. Yes, I'll get a camera here and take some video of me milling one of these days. Don't worry. What else have we got here? I still haven't done some more siding. I'm lax, I know. I'm supposed to be on this vacation, but that didn't happen. Take a quick walk around back here. This cherry tree is doing excellent. Literally was a mulch pile, and apparently the tree really likes the fact that this was a mulch pile. So I didn't get anything off this year. It was a real disappointment. Maybe next year. Walk around the shed. I still don't have adequate steps for the shed. Got a bunch of craziness in here right now. So next I need to get a proper railing up there so then I can go up and really use that loft and have that as storage. Still haven't done a whole lot of chainsaw work here, but this is, of course, the new bench for the chainsaw type stuff. I ended up receiving bandsaw blades. They're from Cook's. And this time they came coiled up as opposed to flat in that box, which is interesting. If you looked at a blade, you'd never believe that you could coil it up. Well, this is actually two of them, but you could coil it up like that. But if you know how to do it, it works. And if you don't know how to do it, it comes back and bites you in the forehead, like it did for me. So, practice, practice. Let's do a quick walk around here. You may notice that this opening is slightly different. It was over there. It was from that post to about here. But I took the panel that was hanging off this thing, took this bush down, took the panel that was hanging off and put the panel there and put a new post here. There's a slope up here, and we were having to drive this way and in to deliver logs. Now we can go nearly straight in. This is leveled out a little bit with chips. This has been kind of a crappy corner for a while now. We got some nice chips in there, and the front yard is starting to look a little more like the front yard should again. Had a whole bunch of logs here, of course. Now they're all in the backyard. So we've got cherry tree here, which isn't looking so good. It's the same as this one and same as that one, and they're all Craig's Crimsons. I don't know why they look so poorly. They've been watered, they've been fertilized. The Rainiers all tend to look pretty nice. That's Rainier, and that's Rainier. So, although this one, of course, we had lost last year due to drought, so this is a new planting this year. And it didn't grow much, but hopefully next year it just takes off. A quick thing to show, just in the back here. The log hauler. That's been working really good. Just get the grapple on it on the other end. This whole thing is a long lever arm, so you lift the whole thing up, the grapple comes down, the grapple grabs the log, and you pull down on that and attach it to the tractor and pull it on in here. Logs come on in. Once they're in, then you just roll them onto the mill. Simple. These are small, but we'll get to those. A lot of chips. We had a lot of chips delivered. Thank you to Seth for that. I think the blueberries are going to like the chips. So, the blueberries here are doing okay. Not great, but okay. Hopefully next year they take off. We got plums. Had these all tied up nice. Now it's all screwy. Right. So most of these cherry trees are doing great. This one's a little odd. It's just odd. It doesn't want to grow straight. Next year I need to force it a little more. But these are really good. Of course, didn't get any plums this year. Or apples. Next year. Just like the Red Sox. It's always next year. Another Rainier. This one grew like crazy. Here's another Craig's Crimson. What's strange is these leaves are all curled up, but they don't feel dehydrated. So, I don't know what's going on with them. This old apple tree here still isn't healing. If you go take a wound, like this, it doesn't heal. That's not healing. That's not scarring over. I don't know what the deal is, but it does not want to scar over. It just wants to keep dying and losing pieces. Yeah, I lost this piece too. Look at this. So here's another major branch that I gotta have to cut. So this tree is coming down eventually, unfortunately. It's not a great apple, not terrible. It's produced a couple of times since we've been here in 2006. So the new shed is probably going to go here anyway. That's all that wood's for. Got some firewood. Not much, but a little bit. A little bit of firewood. I like this idea with the roof a whole lot better than with the tarp. The roof was free. The tarp was probably 20 bucks. Now you know why I like that better. And it's going to last longer too. Alright. Blackberries are eventually going to go to bed for the winter. They will be missed. It was nice having them this year. And hopefully we don't get too much dieback for next year. Don't have much else going on, but figured I'd make this quick update video. So anybody that's interested in what's going on, that's pretty much it around here. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.